Heyo, welcome into CHGO Bets Daily, presented by DraftKings Sportsbook, and we are coming to you live from our homes. It is our typical 11 a.m. show, so make sure you are joining us each and every day, Monday through Thursday, here for CHGO Bets Daily. Shout out to James Orlando for hanging out with us as always. Make sure you're hitting that thumbs up button as you join Cody and I today for the Midsummer Classic. We are covering the All-Star Game after last night's Home Run Derby. And there's no show tomorrow because there's nothing else to bet on. So how you doing, Cody?
Oh, I'm just still recovering from a brutal loss last night. But
which loss specifically?
Arozarena versus Julio Rodriguez in the final. Still recovering.
Yeah, I mean, it annoys me that Robert couldn't beat Arozarena. Because if he beats Arozarena, I think he beats Julio, and we make a really nice profit yesterday. That's all I could say. I'm annoyed. I really thought.
Pardon me. He'd have to beat Vlad, and Vladdy is a beast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Julio really ran out of gas in the second round.
Yeah,
he hit too many homers in the first round because he was going up against Pete Alonso, and he thought he was going to need to at least hit 30.
He was right.
Turns out he only needed to hit like 25.
No, honestly, what Sean said yesterday, I want to thank Mr. Sean _W_Anderson because he talked about how J-Rod was going first in that matchup with Pete, and that if he puts up a big number, Alonso maybe has to press a little bit, and I think that's what happened. I think if it's like if Julio put up 25-ish or 30 in the first round, I think Pete beats him.
Yeah, well, I got to be honest too. After Randy beat Luis Robert Jr., I shut my laptop and turned off the thing. So that's why I have no idea what happened in the finals and who won because I don't care because I didn't win money. But no,
I won a lot of money thanks to you, Sean.
Hey, I'm happy to hear that.
At least we were right about Mookie Betts.
Yes. We were right about Mookie Betts. He did not want to be there. But yeah, the Alonso thing too is, I mean, we saw with the pitching coach, he didn't have Dave Joust, and they apparently the guy that was throwing to him did not actually practice with him. So
I mean, that guy, the Myers. My favorite guy of last night was that Myers guy. He was throwing terrible pitches. It was amazing to watch as Pete Alonso fouled one back. It was awesome.
He's dotting him on the outside corner,
hitting opposite field like line drives.
Yeah, it was amazing
on the corner. Yeah, and even then, like Luis Robert Jr., I don't think he was worse than Randy Arozarena. I think he just had the worst pitcher. I mean, now you just need to have a home run derby pitcher on staff. I mean, you're a Major League Baseball team. You can have it. You need the guy with the short arm action. You needed the guy with the consistent release point. They weren't getting it enough high in the zone for Robert. It was brutal. That sucked. Because it just felt like I had a good read on it, and then it fell apart. Anyways,
you had a great read. Mookie under on distance. You had Rutschman under on distance.
No, I had Rutschman under homer total.
Oh, I went the Rutschman under on distance. I thought you said that one too. Okay.
No, I had Randy under total, Adley under total, and Mookie under total. The only one that hit on that was Mookie. I mean, Mookie under 460, which again still made no sense.
I mean, Sean, your parlay. I mean, the first round parlay, I hit the 4-way, I hit a 3-way because I took out the Pete versus Julio I wasn't sure about, and I hit 3 2-ways with
You made your own, but I mean, you didn't listen to me because you took Randy over Adelise.
Well, yeah, you were.
Garcia, and that's what.
Yeah, I knew you were wrong about that. I had Randy the whole time.
You could have told me. You didn't even tell me. Anyways, we got the All-Star Game tonight. The American League has won 9 straight All-Star games. There is a 50% boost on DraftKings Sportsbook if you do want to use it. Cody, I have used it. I am betting on the American League. It's at -110. You can get it at +136. It's not because of a trend. It's not because the NL's better. I have no actual lean in this game besides it would be funny if they won 10 straight All-Star games.
Yeah, I'm also taking the American League.
Yeah.
And why would I? There's no reason. There's no reason for me to want to bet on the National League, considering the history. And let's just be real. The players in the American League are better. I mean,
well,
that's what I generally think.
That's true, but no Aaron Judge, Yordan Alvarez, and no Mike Trout. So 3 of possibly their best hitters aren't on the team. So I mean, I guess that's the reason why we are seeing some sharp money come in on the All-Star game for the National League. But yeah, I'll ride the American League just because, again, it would be hilarious. But what are you expecting from your Cub guys? I think Dansby and Marcus Stroman pulled out, right?
They did. So only Steele can pitch. I don't know if I assume he'll get in the game. What, for an inning? Like, I don't know. We'll see. I don't even know if there's a prop for him. I didn't even look because I don't like betting this game. I'm just going to bet on the American League because it makes sense.
Absolutely.
I think it's one of those, like, don't even think about it. Just place the bet and let it ride because I lost 9 straight. They're 21-3 in the last, 23-1 or no, 21-3-1 in the last, 24, 25, however many that adds up to All-Star games. The American League,
yep.
I'm not going to take the National League this year. Also, I mean, the pitching as well. Like, I just feel like the American League has better pitching.
I don't know about that. I mean, Gallen versus Cole, both guys are pretty good. 2
innings, maybe.
Kind of a push. Yeah, I don't know about the American League having better pitching. I'm trying to think. I can't think of all the effing pitchers off the top of my head.
Well, I do still think that the offense for the American League is still better.
Well, meanwhile, our guy James Orlando's in the chat talking about he's like home runs tonight.
Well, you can't bet any player props.
You can't
as
do
of
that,
right
James.
now.
No. Well, yeah. I mean, even if you could technically bet them, you shouldn't because they're getting 1 at bat at most, and that's asking a lot. I mean, I guess the money's juicier if that's the case, but
right.
I think you want to just, like you guys are saying, lean AL, hit the profit boost on it, and call it a day.
Craig Kimbrell's an All-Star?
No, he's not. In 2023?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, the American League definitely has better pitching.
Yeah.
Alex Cobb is an All-Star?
Alex Cobb? Cobb? I don't even know who that is.
Camilo Doval for the Giants, who has the 40-man roster as his Instagram bio link, is on the fucking All-Star team. What is going on? Okay.
What's funny is that the 61% of the bets are on the National League to win this game. So fade the public.
Fade Craig Kimbrell too. Over 7.5 is the over under. Over at plus 100. If you want to go over 7.5, under 7.5 is at minus 120. 13 of the last 16 All-Star games have gone under 8. So if there is an actual trend in this, pitchers are really good. So not a lot of runs. So maybe if you want. Do use your 50% draft boost on neither side. I would probably just boost the under 7.5 because it's probably going to be 3-2, 4-3. One team's going to win and no one's going to watch. I would want to make a hit parlay. I wish we could make a hit parlay.
Yeah, I will say I kind of like the over on first inning runs, just really? Because and as much as I'm all in on the American League here. The top 5 hitters for the National League in the lineup tonight have good numbers off Gerrit Cole. So I could see the National League scoring early. And it's the All-Star game. They're All-Star hitters. You can get it at plus 110. That's good odds. You want some plus money. You want to use your 50% boost on that. You want to sweat early. I would take the over on the first run first the your fee. You know what I mean? Your fee. You have all-star hitters going against all-star pitchers. I mean,
I like that too because Cole, I think he's been worse, quote unquote, and he's the all-star starter, so it's tough to be worse. But I like Acuna. That just seems like a guy that's going to go up and probably lead off the game with a homer. So if I can bet specific plate appearances right before game start, I might sprinkle $1 on Acuna to lead off with a homer because it's probably going to be 14-1.
There we go, James.
Or longer. So if you can live bet the All-Star game, Cole to be taken deep by Acuna Jr. That's the vibe. But I'd put him in a hit parlay. I'd put him in a hit parlay, put Robert Jr. in a hit parlay.
Not doing that.
I'd probably, well, we can't. So it doesn't even matter. I'm just trying to, I'd throw Craig Kimbrell to strike out 40. Why is he on an all-star team? What's going on? Anyways, let's wrap up the show.
What about a
10-minute
correct
show?
score? There's great odds for guessing the correct score, guys. I mean, you can
4-2.
You can get it to
4-2
be
AL. Let's go.
You can get it to be 4-2 AL at plus 9,000.
Winner. Let's go. Let's hit that.
But are you betting on first inning or second? Like, because right now they have like all correct scores for each inning. Where are you going?
Oh, that's first inning. My bad.
Right. So like you can't actually get the correct score for the full game.
All right. Well, that's annoying.
Maybe you will later.
You can get the correct. You can get the correct score going into the eighth. Hey, if you think it's going to be a 3-3 tie going into the after the eighth inning, $1 wins you 91.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't
can get the American League and the under run total at plus 225. It's under the game parlay section. Like if you think it's going to be low scoring, like a lot of these games kind of go because the pitching's so good. Or you can take the over in American League at plus 300. I don't hate it.
I don't hate first inning correct score 1-0 NL at plus 700. If I do think Acuna is going to lead off with a homer, a solo homer, maybe 7-1. If you think that both the American League and National League will score 1-1, is 28-1. Hey,
that's what else? A lot.
What else am I gambling on?
Why don't we just talk about yesterday? Let's just watch.
You just want to show off.
Yeah, let's just show off my my.
So
wins.
You had under 22.5 total homers for Mookie Betts at minus 125. Yep. You're welcome. Robert and Rosarina to win the first round matchup. 22. Rosarina and Vlad 5-1 you 16. Robert and Vlad 5-1 you 10. Guerrero, Robert, and Rosarina 3-1 you 14. Then 3-1 you 30 on a Rosarina, Robert, Vlad Guerrero, and J-Rod. And then under Mookie Homer 10-1 you 15. Under Adley, 5-1 you 9, and then under 22.5 again, 5-1 you 9.
I actually made that bet twice.
That's
I was
fantastic.
so excited about it.
It's a fantastic. Hey, it was probably the best bet of the night. That was the easiest one to cash. So no, congratulations. I'm glad. Did you round robin them?
No, I didn't. I just ended up doing the. I basically did, but I just kind of I picked and chose. You did. I mean, I just wasn't sure of the Alonso versus J-Rod matchup, so I did it in the all four, and then I just kind of excluded that in other multiples.
Makes sense.
Now I have money to play, and we'll see what I lose it on in the next week. Because my one of my buddies was like, "How long is that going to last?" And I was like, "A week."
Yeah, I mean, you should take out like 1/3 of that, and then you could blow the rest on the All-Star game.
Yeah, I should do that.
You should bet on the correct score of the first inning.
Anyway, you can bet on the MVP. I just saw that pop up.
There you go.
Where's that?
Hey, James, I was smacking more home runs than Mookie. Good call. I agree. I was.
Okay. Acuna to win the All-Star game MVP 9-1. I'll tell you.
What's J-Rod? Isn't that the answer? Come on.
17-1.
17-1.
17-1 on Julio Rodriguez?
Yeah.
The hometown kid who just hit 41 dingers in the first round last night?
You know who might be a fun one? Is he starting
Craig
in this
Kimbrell?
game? Luis Ariz. Because he just might get like 2
singles. No,
singles.
I don't think that's.
And he might drive in some runs because he got Arenado, Martinez, Betts, Freeman, and Acuna in front of him.
Yeah.
All right, I got to ask a dumb question. Is Shohei playing tonight?
Yes.
He's
plus
starting
650,
DH, right?
Yes, plus 650. He's batting second behind Semien.
Oh, how about we have him to hit a homer in the first inning? Maybe that's my bet. Let's go, Shohei.
You can bet on Dansby Swanson to be All-Star MVP. He's not playing in the game, but you can bet on it.
But you can bet on it.
You can bet on it. You can bet on the Scooby-Doo lover Nick Castellanos at 55-1. Adley just had a crazy game, 45-1. Why not him? He won't be the starting
his performance in the Derby was fun.
And he's a hometown kid. All right. All right, so I'll take some eight. Those are my All-Star MVP picks. Adley 45-1, Arise 25-1, Acuna 9-1. $3 on those three.
I mean, Arias isn't doing.
straight.
He's going to hit 2 singles. Like, I don't think that's going to win you MVP.
But the game could be 2-0. He could drive in the 1 run. Like it could be 1-0 because
You're right.
Arise just smacks a single on the left field line.
All right, I'll give you that.
And my thing too is like, when does he get taken out? Because he's kind of like a. Do they need to take him out right away?
They want him to hit 400 in the game.
Right. Arise might just straight up play the entire game because they forgot that he existed and they might just leave him out there. Be like, oh shit, we forgot about the second baseman. Rutschman though, I mean, Heim's the starter. Rutschman might get 3 innings as a backup catcher. I know Salvi's on there as well, but I do like Adley at 45-1. So there you go. Those are all the picks.
That's your lock of the night.
Sure. 45-1. That's my
lock of the night is AL, baby. AL money line.
Yeah,
Let's take it.
AL money line. Don't think about it. Just place it.
I took it at plus 136 with the 50% DraftKings boost. So we'll see. 10 straight. Go AL. That's Cody Delmendo. You can follow him on Twitter at Cody_CHGO. That's Lawrence Delmendo. Or no.
That's me, Lawrence Delmendo. Cody's my dad.
Cody is your dad. Lawrence Benedetto. It's the O at the end. You can follow him on the draw on Twitter. And did you not play the dog sound effect yet?
Oh my God, the dogs. Where are the dogs?
And I'm Sean Anderson. You can follow me on Twitter at Sean_W_Anderson. We'll talk to you on Thursday. Go AL.